it's Jocelyn, and my soul soothing for you today is True Thoughts. Since today's video is um, going to be on the topic of truth, I would like to start by talking about how I am doing and give you a quick update about myself. Today has been one of those days when it's been hard to look at myself in the mirror, unfortunately. This resonates a lot with my previous video about beauty, which you can go check out on the website. I think a lot of this feeling comes with lying to myself about how I look, like thinking I am ugly, but in reality, I know that everyone is beautiful in their own way, including myself. Similar to the journaling we did in that video, I do a lot of self-reflection, focusing on what I like about myself instead of focusing on what I don't. But today it has been a bit difficult to do that. So this is me being upfront about my continuing journey of self-acceptance. I share this truth in case someone out there is struggling with the same. Just know that you are not alone. And we also want to know how you are doing, so feel free to send any comments into the comment section on the website. But now I'm feeling much better and remembering that we got this world, just like my shirt says, even though it's backwards. But we got this. And I will probably try to do a quick update in my videos from now on, so stay tuned. And now on to journaling. So we are going to try something new called truth journaling today. You're going to write all of the thoughts that are going through your mind about your current life situation, which can be a little hectic these days. We will examine them and bring them captive to the truth. For this, you will need a piece of paper or journal if you have one and something to write with. And we will first start by spilling our gut level thoughts out onto paper in sentences, and we'll probably take about a minute to write down these gut level thoughts. So this usually takes me less than a minute, but I will give you a minute, that way you have plenty of thoughts to examine later. And a good amount to have maybe 6 sentences, at least 6 sentences. For example, my thoughts are, I'm stuck at home, I won't be able to get good grades this semester, so I'm stressed, and I can't wait to go back to dancing. So you can see what a jumble my thoughts are. I'm not organizing them first, I'm just writing them down and spilling them out onto my paper. Now we're gonna take 30 seconds to number each sentence. If it's a long sentence, you might want to break it up into a couple of thoughts. This way, we're doing this because this way you'll be forced to look at each thought rather than the whole overwhelming situation. And this might feel unnatural since our tendency is to focus on the big picture, but trust the process. We'll take a couple more seconds for that. And now we're going to come up with a conclusion, about each sentence, such as why in fact your sentence describes your life situation currently. And we'll take about 2 minutes total to do this. For example, when I say I am stuck at home, in conclusion, it's true because we are quarantined. Um, so those are the type of conclusions you may want to come up with for your sentences. So you want to take each thought captive, remembering to not look at the whole picture, but just looking at each individual sentence as an individual thought. So now we're going to look at each sentence again, one at a time, to see if it's true or false. If it's true, you're going to write true. If it's false or half true, you're going to rewrite it so it is completely true. And we will probably take maybe about a minute for this, or two actually, because we might have to rewrite a lot of thoughts. I know I will. So this will take practice. It's difficult because we don't always recognize lies when we see them, and because it might take some time to figure out the truth that we want to rewrite the sentence with. And sometimes we've been believing lies for so long that it's hard to recognize them. So that's why it's so important to look at your sentences one at a time. It's easier to see the lie in one sentence than it is to see a lie in a whole paragraph. So close your mind to the rest of the paragraph if it's distracting you, and just focus on that one particular sentence you're on. Once you are done with this, you can now take a look at the whole paragraph. So the way my final truth looks is I am safe at home instead of saying I am stuck at home. It looks like me saying I will be able to get good grades this semester. It might just take a little bit more discipline and effort instead of just thinking that I won't be able to get good grades this semester. And I am stressed, so that part is true. And I am excited to get back to dancing. But I can start dancing right at home and not wait until quarantine is over. So this exercise helps me realize and shift my focus. It helps me realize the underlying truth about my stuff and about my life situation, which can be sometimes difficult to do, but it helps to shift your focus as well. So I really hope this gets you through the day. I hope you are able to self-reflect and appreciate yourself through this treatment. And remember, we got this world, and I will show you my shirt again. Thank you.